So enough of that. I will just quickly go over my settings. I'm not going to spend too much time on why I use certain settings or why I have it this. I'll just show you guys what I use on the basis. And okay, so first I'll start with my HUD. This is your basic claw HUD. Mini map on the right. I used to have the map like kind of center top, but I just wanted a more like fresh feel since I do use Z Fold 5 tablet screen. So I just kind of just want to keep my mini map on the top right hand side. All of my buttons here, basically most of the work is done by my index fingers, and the only two buttons that require my thumbs would just be obviously on the bottom here, or the three, which is planting the bomb, weapon switch, and my nades. So I have more focus on just index, so my thumbs do not leave the screen. Very rarely. It will, like I said, my right thumb will only lift off the screen only to weapon switch or to use a nade or plant a bomb. So yeah, I did that so you can benefit from reaction time, and you're less kind of fidgeting, or you're less lifting your thumbs to, or you could be doing something else more productive with your HUD. So that's that. For basic settings, just everything's pretty much default. Actually majority is default. I don't use sync ADS. I don't mess with this. I do use tap to hold ADS, so I use that. I just feel like I have a better firm aim and grip on my device when I'm holding the ADS, so I don't have to push it a second time, because when I'm pre-ADSing a corner, at least I just have to hold it and let go, and I can just focus on other movements or other buttons. Always sprint, I have it at 80 sensitivity. A lot of people will say that's high, but like I said, or I did not mention, but my controls for right here, so my little movement joystick here is the scale is 217. Oh no, that's not 217, sorry. It is 133. So it's a fairly semi-large button, but I feel I have more control of my character when I'm in game, or my movements. So that's why I have it set at 80, and it works well for me. I do use gyroscope, and it's full on all the time. FOV 80. I don't know, I used to use 90, but I figure, you know what, like sometimes it's hard to see sometimes, and like even when I'm using a tablet, it's still hard to see, so 80 for me works perfect. Graphics, I use medium, and then of course the ultra, so I am at 120 frame rate is what I'm using, and I keep all of this on. Anti-aliasing, real estate, like all of this I don't touch, but I do the shader preload. So for every update that we get, I do run the shader preload just before I start playing the new update, so make sure everything's nice and clean and it just feels smooth. Sensitivity, just keep it simple. I use a fixed speed. I do link my sensitivity to resolution. I mean, I don't really want to explain what that means, but basically I'll just quickly go down. So it depends on your screen size. So if I had a phone and a tablet and I had this off, my sensitivity would be different from both devices. So I have it on, oh no, sorry, I have it on, so it'll be across the same, it'll be all the same all the way through, because it will feel different when you have a smaller screen versus like a larger screen. I use gradually switch to while ADSing. I find the sensitivity switch for me doesn't matter. Like I can use any of this and it just will all feel the same to me. So I don't know if for some of you it'll feel different, but for me I just leave it at this one here. And for sensitivity, everything actually I hit high and then I just kind of tweak it a little bit. So everything is high right now, The only settings I do tweak is the firing sensitivity, and since I do use gyroscope, I do match the firing sensitivity and my camera sensitivity on touch is the same. Everything is the same. Gyroscope, I have it at 80, and the firing sensitivity for gyroscope, I have it at 40. And again, I use the overall adjustments. So I am just doing this and I'm cranking this up and it just moves everything. So there's nothing fancy. Like I said, I just use high a preset, high in the preset, and then I just kind of tweak the overall adjustments for that. And I think that's pretty much it. Everything's the same. BR settings, I don't touch. All of this stuff does not matter. So yeah, that's all I use. If you guys do have questions or anything you'd like to share or whichever, you can find our Discord is going to be in my bio or in this video's description. And for business inquiries, for anything, you could also have my email there under there. It's zReignbtc@gmail.com. It's also in the description below. Drop a comment if there's any questions or why I do certain things or why I use certain settings. But I feel all of my stuff is pretty basic. Other than the gyroscope, it's a little bit, it's a little bit different. But I'm sure there's other settings out there that are like just customized to the T. Every number is different. So yeah. But those are my settings. Just wanted to share. And yeah, we'll cap that off. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope everyone is enjoying their rest of 2024. And I'll see you guys in game.